Now, this coming Saturday will mark 20 years since 67 tornadoes swept across KELOLAND on June 24th of 2003, forever installing Tornado Tuesday into our history books. Longtime KELOLAND meteorologist Brian Karstens was chasing the storms that day. Tonight we look back at what it was like for him being out in the field.
Storms have been spawning twisters for more than 5 hours, and they've been coming out of the clouds all across KELOLAND.
Meteorologist Brian Karstens headed west that day to chase those storms.
Certainly with 67 tornadoes, I probably witnessed at least a dozen touchdowns.
And that includes the Manchester tornado, an EF4 that flattened the small town in Kingsbury County.
And I remember visually kind of looking at the structure and thinking, that's where we need to go. And we spotted that storm that eventually became the Manchester tornado. That was all spotted by visual. There was no technology at that time that we had, at least on board on that day, to see more than just that.
Brian recalls the tornado staying on the ground for at least 10 minutes, a rare occurrence considering he says the average tornado will only last about 5 minutes.
It was very quiet, too, at that time where I was positioned. You could hear the frogs in the ditch. There was no wind. There was no lightning, not really much thunder. Very odd. You wouldn't think that, but that's what I remember the most.
Now, 2 decades ago, Brian had to rely on his eyes instead of technology to spot the storms forming. But now, our team of meteorologists can rely on radar, spotters in the field, and our live camera networks to keep viewers across KELOLAND safe.
Our commitment is the same as it was then. We've learned a lot over the years on how these storms work. We still have a lot more to learn, I'm sure, as the time goes on. But that day alone was a big learning experience, and hopefully nothing to repeat anytime soon.
In Sioux Falls, Lauren Solik, KELOLAND News.
KELOLAND News won a National Edward R. Murrow Award for the station's coverage of Tornado Tuesday. KELO was also asked by the Radio and Television News Directors Association to document how the station covered those storms.
That was quite a night, you know, and one of the most miraculous things, in my opinion, was, and I said it earlier, is that no one was killed. 67 tornadoes, nobody was killed. And I credit a lot of that to you guys, the way you covered it with the live Doppler. The best thing that we could do is just keep showing live Doppler radar where the tornadoes were at and where the direction they were headed.
And the technology did a fantastic job. Things started just during the 5 o'clock show, I believe, just to the west of Mitchell. Mount Vernon started with a tornado warning there during the 5 o'clock show, and then it just seemed boom, boom, boom.
It went all night.
Noticed on radar the trend that was showing up, and then we would just hop from one place to another on the radar map. The next thing you know, tornado warning, tornado warning, tornado warning.
And it's also amazing that we were sending reporters out to cover it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we had them to the south, southwest of Sioux Falls, obviously to the northwest, east of Huron, the Manchester tornado. So a busy night. We don't need to repeat that.
No.